literary sensation. I'm your host, Dan. And on today's episode, we are going to be looking at some independent comics put out by Zack Empire. And they are humor comics. And let's take a little dive in here. So this is Lone Wolf, Wolf Hunt. And you see, this is the lone wolf here, and these characters. This is the end for you, lone wolf. Ha! If you think I've never been double teamed before, you're wrong. So this comic, the lone wolf is an assassin. They show him killing someone on the very first page. So you think maybe this is going to be kind of an action adventure comic. I like this drawing here. I like the weird proportions of everything. But then we cut to Lone Wolf is at home. He's having a boring evening at home, watching TV, eating snacks, and he gets called up by a friend. And his friends don't seem to be, they're not assassins or anything. They just seem to be his buddies. Maybe he's known him since high school or something. And it's his birthday, so they try and trick him out to go out and have some fun on his birthday. That's plot one. Plot two is a mad doctor who was the target of the lone wolf at some point. But lone wolf shot him in the face, but he did not die actually, and now he's been plotting revenge. He creates two robots that he thinks are perfect, and they're not that perfect really, because they start bickering. This is where it turns into a you think it's going to be it might be shooting for an action adventure thing, but in fact it is more like some kind of slacker comedy. Or what do we call slacker type comedies before this? Because this could fit in the well, maybe this is the right time. It's just a bunch of doofuses. There's one guy who's got a serious thing that he wants to have happen. He wants revenge on Lone Wolf. He's created these two perfect android robots, whatever, to kill Lone Wolf. But Lone Wolf is just going to go and hang out with his friends. These two seem to have been programmed to also want to party and get hot wings everywhere they go. So then they go bar hopping, looking. The lone wolf and his friends are going bar hopping just to have a good time. The robots start bar hopping just so they can find Lone Wolf, and shenanigans ensue. There are not a lot of real actual jokes in this. It's more like the incongruity of the whole idea that people are coming to kill him. He's acting like a regular dude, and the robots are all off kilter. And he's got a cyborg looking friend who wants to go out and help him party because and they're wondering why he gets to tag along. He goes, "I saved his life. He owes me. Well, I'm rich, so I can give him cash." So there's funny stuff in it, but he doesn't try and make a lot of gags. There's not tons of humor, which is probably good, because a lot of times something like this would suffer from an overload of gags that don't work, and this is more like just goofy things are happening. Here the androids go to a strip club and are taking a look around. They want to get some chicken wings, but their creators told them no chicken wings, but they end up getting chicken wings everywhere they go practically. So anyway, that's volume one. Again, like I said, there's not a ton of big laughs in this, but what can I say? It's got a tone to it that's humorous, that's fun, and quite frankly, I really like a lot of the way he draws a lot of these crude but fun artwork style here. You know, there's a lot of talking heads in certain parts of it, but there's also some fun, larger panels here. I enjoyed this. What can I say? Um, here's, you know, the way I found this was because somehow uh, Zach and I connected on Instagram, and I saw some images from it, and I decided to go for it. This is the inside. They sent you the cover, and I have to, I guess, for Facebook. It's the F heads. Here, you can read it really small. Maybe the bot that checks my videos on YouTube won't catch it. This one is once again about a bunch of doofses, losers, slackers, whatever, hanging out and getting into shenanigans. And you can see they're really weird looking characters. It reminds me very much of the what they were calling new wave comics in the 80s and 90s. And you know, part of this is probably nostalgia. This one is has a few more what you would think of as gags in it, but again, not too many, and it's fun if you want to see. They accidentally summon up a monster, so these friends are end up with these creatures running around causing problems. So again, I really like the artwork. I had a lot of fun with this one too. And then this comic is called All Torso Comics. And it's called that because this guy doesn't have a head. His face is on his torso. You can see he's a wrestler there. Or maybe he's a ultimate fighter or something. I'm not sure. And he's a funny looking character. And there is, look, you can see this. There is a lot of fighting throughout the comic. Some funny stuff. I really like these characters in here. I really like the way the character design he's come up with for things. Like this alligator man, this toad. I think he's a toad. So, again, I'm not claiming these are the funniest comics of all time, but I really like them. I like the character design. There is humor in it. Just don't expect lots of gags, but there's like it suits my sense of humor. There's a cool drawing of someone riding a bike. Yeah, Zack Empire. Check out It's Zack Empire at It's Zack Empire on Instagram. Is there any other context stuff? I'll see if I can. I'm trying to get better about putting links in the descriptions of these so you can find them. It used to be that I was shooting them all on my phone, and it took forever for me to do them. But now that I'm doing them on the iPad, it's quicker. So hopefully I'll do more of those things that you're supposed to do for these videos, and you'll be able to track some of this fun stuff down. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, etc. Leave comments if any of the things I'm showing on here remind you of something that you think I should check out. Please, I've found some great stuff through people suggesting things for me, and I really appreciate that. So thanks very much.